Hello everybody and welcome, my name is Ursa and today we're going to be testing out AI mod. As everybody knows but has played Civ 6 substantially over the last few years, the AI can be a little bit problematic. There are huge flaws in the way it goes about playing the game, be it victory types or combat inefficiencies or all kinds of random stuff the AI gets up to. A little while ago we tested out a mod called AI Plus, which kind of tweaked the AI to be a lot more aggressive, well, a huge amount more aggressive, and I think we're going to be revisiting that mod in a little bit, but I found another one, which is a 2019 mod that keeps getting updated. It should be up to date, and we're going to be testing in 2022 whether that mod makes an improvement to the game. And here it is, Real Strategy, making AI better. One bit at a time. Hey, one bit's all you need. That's still an improvement by Infixo, who sounds like some sort of character from Disenchantment, I think it's called. The Matt Groening animation where all of the, what are they called? The elves. And they all have names with O's at the end of them. Infixo. I feel like he'd know, like, Gossipo and Shouto and Screamo and all the other ones. This is what the mod promises. It promises the AI using a more sophisticated approach to decide what victory to pursue. Basically what it's saying is that the AI will be better focused on whatever victory type it's trying to do. It'll be better flexibly changeable to switch victory strategies if, for instance, lots of people in the game are going for the same strategy, or there's a hole in the game, or whatever. And it's also much better when you take out a victory strategy. The AI will no longer pursue it. It reckons that it's sorted how it goes about naval warfare a little bit, how it goes about the build queues. There's lots of little bits of tweaks. AI's using bombers extensively and nukes as well. That would be amazing if that's something that would happen. I mean, I'll let you read this in your own time. I'll leave a link in the description of the video, and I keep all of these mods on my Discord as well. There's all kinds of stuff about how it is different from AI Plus. I reckon there's probably friendly rivalry in the modding community about how to do these things. Anyway, you can pause the video and read at your leisure. But I thought the best way to test the mod and how it worked was to run a playthrough of it, so here we go. This is a continents and islands map. Exciting stuff, very good. I think I might have put on the map save that it was island plates. It is continents and islands. It's a 12-player, huge map with 18 city-states. I've left all of the settings the same. Those are the seed information. And as usual, we are playing on Deity difficulty and standard speed. And I'm just going to quickly shill my work a little bit to say thank you very much for everybody watching and supporting. You've been amazing over the last little while. If you haven't subscribed, please do it, because if you don't subscribe, then I'll cry. When I did my tier list, I confidently said that India was S tier, which made people either go, what are you talking about, they're not S tier, or ah yes, a man of culture, he clearly understands how good India is in Civ 6, so we're going to be playing them to just sort of show you just how good they are. The Dharma ability is possibly one of the strongest little background abilities in Civ 6 as long as you are looking at it and kind of have an attention to it, because as you accumulate the religions, the immunities each city gets just go huge. Between Stepwells, Varus, and then my ability to declare war of territorial expansions, which give me movement and combat strength, Chandragupta is amazing. I want to test the AI a little bit. I'm going to focus the game on probably like a production-based game with some science and with some trade routes thrown in. I'm not going to make my own religion, I'm going to collect other people, so I'm not going to be building holy sites until we have a few religions involved that I will benefit from. Because don't forget, every religion I get, I also get the follower belief bonuses. So I could have cities that have work ethic, feed the world, choral music, and then also warrior monks, because don't forget the warrior monks, they're the best bit, he says, sarcastically. Looking at this start, it is a entirely grassland start, which is a little bit annoying. So there's no plains hills for me to settle on, but there are some resources like cotton, deer, and jade that I could go and settle on. Now, in theory, I could go and settle on that jade to get the culture per turn. And there's a lake here, so, you know, I wouldn't either be losing out on fresh water, but I do like the idea of staying near the river, especially a river with floodplain later on, that I might be able to put dams on. I also like the idea of settling on the cotton, because by doing that, I get the gold per turn. Now I'm on an 11 gold start with this cotton as well. Now 11 gold start seems like a lot. I don't entirely think I need all of that, but we're going to go for a single scout start, go to 2 pop, and then see where that gets me. Unfortunately, the settling on cotton has meant that my 2-2 tiles are a little bit you know, further away. But there is a deer tile over here that I can work. That's not the worst thing in the world. And I think otherwise we're going to have to be rushing things like mining, getting lots of farms down, and going towards my step wells. Now the step wells are amazing. They're really, really good. The +1 housing is awesome, but getting the +1 food and then +1 food if adjacent to a farm means that I can get those going pretty quickly. You can't build it on hills, but it's the only thing I do need to remember. But for instance, I could like pop one, say here, which would give a food, and then start putting farms on tiles like this, and that would give me the bonus that I needed. So yeah, I think going for a food start and then pushing myself in order to get Pingala quickly, that would be a really good thing to do. The other problem I've got is that this is pretty much a zero science start. There's no mountains here, I've got no reefs, and I don't think I've got any geothermal fissures that I can see as well. So campuses are going to be nigh on useless. So what we're going to do is we're going to combine a government plaza start in order to, well, basically just force the campus into something decent. I'm also going to go for an animal husbandry start in order to try and see if we can get some horses to get at least some production. I think working that deer tile is going to be a really good thing as well. Now I'm intrigued to see how the AI does in this game, whether there's any noticeable differences in how it acts and how it plays. There's already a barb hut. Oh, I should say I'm not playing with any game modes. I wanted to see the game running in its raw form. Animal husbandry done, and unfortunately there are no horses that have appeared around. I was kind of hoping some of these grassland flat tiles would give me something, but alas, it is not to be. Well, when life gives you lemons, build a settler. That's absolutely not the quote, but that's what we're going to go for. In fact, 16 turns? I might wait on build that on gold. I think I'm going to go for the scout instead. Double scout start. I think that works well. Okay, well, animal husbandry didn't help me at all. I think getting cotton involved and getting my step wells is probably the next thing that I can do. So we'll go pottery into irrigation. I do have a rice tile that I will be able to improve pretty quickly, so that's good. It's a hollow. Okay. A hollow means that that is a very good place for some preserves, depending on what's been put on it. And Scythia nearby, hooray! Oh, we like starting next to her. She's absolutely not an aggressive warlord. Oh, for goodness sake. Never mind. Okay, annoyingly, already gypsum has been spawned on one of the most amazing preserve tiles there. Because what you wanted to be able to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4 and give it the old, just insane yield thing. But I think at the moment that's not going to happen. Oh, they'll give me lots of gold for my cotton though. Nice. Okay, that's already up to 217 gold at the beginning of this game. Do I want to save myself for a builder, or am I going to go straight for the settler? Dunno. We'll think about that. I don't know. It depends on how lucky I get with tribal huts. At the moment, I haven't got very lucky at all. God King, disciplined, usual start. I think I can kill this barb encampment now. The outpost is gone. Military tradition boosted. Now, military tradition's really good for me because I believe that's what lets me do the War of Territorial Expansion. No, military training. Sorry, it's the one after. I always forget that. It's this one with the Statue of Zeus. The Statue of Zeus actually is not a bad option for me. If I were to pick up the Statue of Zeus, that would be a bunch of spearmen and archers, which is exactly what you need to do to take down Scythia. If I were to put a couple of catapults into that, the thing about Chandragupta and why he's so good is that +2 movement means that your catapults can move and fire in the same turn. It's a huge, huge advantage to early game war. So maybe actually going for a military start, going for an encampment into Great General, maybe that's the best move. I have to think. I'm going to build the settler and I'm going to purchase the builder. I think that's what I'm going to do because I really want to get that rice tile quickly to get the irrigation boost. I've already got the bronze working boost. There's a scout just kamikazed himself into me. That's very welcome. Normally not welcome, but in this case it was. This is a little bit of this early game gold. I've got a huge amount of it already, and there's the irrigation boost. Beautiful. Okay, so stepwells, not far off now. Oh, I think that's my farm just immediately destroyed. But, okay, it's back now. That was unpleasant, but oh yes, some additional yields on this river. Not a huge amount. Only 1 tile gained fertility. That's a bit of a problem. There's Hunza, who's already had a Mani popped in from Scythia, so that's tough. And there she is up there. Okay, wow. There's a huge desert between us, but hopefully we'll stop her settling into me a little bit, but I can't guarantee that the AI will do that. I'm just intrigued to see how the AI plays this game. Are they going to get super aggressive on us, or are they going to just be quite chill? There's irrigation, and here is my first step well. Bam! There's another 4 food tile. It just helps my capital to grow nice and quickly, gives me craftsmanship. Perfect stuff. Okay, mining completes the triple threat of the beginning text, and we're going to go to bronze working, see how we get with iron, see if we can pop down an encampment. I think the statue of Zeus is probably a really good move for me. Georgia! Okie dokie. I've got such a tradition of just meeting people that I've just played playthroughs with. But there they are. Nice. Is she going to be friends with me? -6. No, Tamiris is actually more likely to be friends with me. That's the crazy thing. So already I'm starting to see some crazy plans. Look. Look. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity. I think there's so many marshes around here. We can settle a decent city up. But if we just assume we're going to go... Like, that is going to be a quarry. That is going to be a quarry. Like so. That is going to be an industrial zone. Probably. Then we go... Hang on. What would be the best option here? I think it would be then a city on that spot. Followed by a canal. And then another canal there. And then we'd be able to connect this lake. And then we could also go for my capital. Let's go for the best placement of this one. I don't think... Is an aqueduct possible on that tile? It says it is. I don't necessarily believe that. We'll go canal, and then I'll go industrial zone like that. It's possible, but that would connect my capital to the sea, which would be quite cool. But if I move this city to there, and then we put another industrial zone on this tile, like so... think there's unfortunately there are hill tiles blocking my way there. I was just thinking if we can get another city canaled to that lake, but I don't think there's an easy way of doing that short of using the Panama Canal, which I never like to rely on because some games the AI just goes a bit crazy on that one. But I think for now, if I were to settle like on this marsh tile, like so, that gives me an industrial zone. I'm just thinking about aqueducting over there. You know what? I don't even care because India's got so much housing. I think that's probably not a bad arrangement. So I'm going to go and settle over on that spot. That gives me access to some horses later if I want it. There's another cotton I can use to trade. Yeah, I think that's a good early game spot for me. Cool. There's a settler. Boom. Delhi. Wonderful. Bit more gold coming in. I've got some serious early game gold actually. This is nice. And that's before I even start doing the funny things of taking diplomatic favour. Oh yes! Oh, this is the AI mod. Okay, it's fixed diplomatic favour. So you can no longer buy diplomatic favour really, really cheaply. Oh, already that's a good start. I am sort of somewhere between annoyed and also quite relieved that they fixed that. yeah. Come back to me in a bit once I realise that I am absolutely desperate for that early game gold. I'm intrigued actually as to whether or not the AI values joint wars in the same way. That's going to be interesting. Oh, Tamiris is already at war with somebody. That's a little bit worrying. Okay, so the AI does appear to go to war early game, which means I've got to be a bit careful. Great Bath on turn 39. I feel like that's probably a touch later than usual, but I mean, who knows? There's an archer just hanging out on my borders. I don't think that's a threat, but we'll see. There's another city-state over there. Good. State workforce and early empire boosts. That's what they're after. One more settler purchase. Let's just do that. Early game gold. You've got to use it while you can, and this is probably a good use of it, to be fair. Switching now to urban planning, because I've got enough faith for a pantheon, which is good. Discipline is pretty decent, but I think, we'll keep that for now. Think we're okay otherwise. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go and settle just up on that floodplain. I'm just bridging the gap a little bit between us. Just make sure I can pick up as much land before I get hemmed in. Pantheon-wise, there's no settler. I'm not rushing a religion, so River Goddess is probably not the best thing for me, although that does help later down the line. River Goddess combined with India's Dharma ability gives you pretty much infinite amenities, which is an amazing thing. 20% yields to all cities? Yes, please. It's great. But Goddess of the Hunt. Now, the problem is I don't really have many camps. There's a couple of deer down to the south, but not a huge amount. But I was thinking actually Temple of Artemis can pretty much play off the Goddess of the Hunt nicely. I could do that. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference though. So I don't know. River Goddess would be the long play. I'd wait until I got a couple of religions in and then and then pick that up in order to get the housing and the immunities. Between the step wells and the Dharma ability, yeah, I mean, my cities would be huge. So I don't know, actually. These are good questions. And I don't actually know what the best option for me is. I've got kind of a bit of a mix of everything, really. I'm going to have some pastures, but not a lot. Some plantations, but not a lot. Some mines, but not a lot. Some quarries, but not a lot. The City Patron Goddess would get me that first district up quickly. It's not a bad idea. Divine Spark. I'm not really going to be putting a huge amount of campuses down early game just because I've got no campus spots available to me, so that doesn't help either. How are people going on Great People? Are people beelining scientists? Okay, people are already on scientists before they're on anything else, so that's a little bit of something. Georgia's going to pick up a religion as well. Interesting. I'm going to pick up River Goddess. I'm going to go for the benefit later. I will be building holy sites at some point. I'm going to take a big benefit later rather than a small benefit now. Whether or not that's going to come and bite me, I don't know. But it feels like the clever long play here. And I'm all about clever long plays. We do have a sort of almost Indian subcontinent down here, which is relatively amusing. It's a bit of space. It's not very good space, but it is quite a lot of space. So we'll have to take advantage of that as best we can. You know when you suddenly go from 1 barb to 4 in like the space of a turn, and it's like, eek. Okay, everyone pull back. I was going to go and improve some tiles, and it's like, nope. No fun for you, Ursa. You get back into your box. It's just going to go pillaging everything now. I can just see it. Yeah, I've been attacking my city. Hooray for me. Hooray! Okay, right, fine. Let's get you there. Get the kill. That boosts archery, and then we can go, bam, kill that person quickly. Lovely. Okay, this is good. This is good. Just need a little bit more army, and we can survive this. In fact, actually, do I just build the encampment first? I haven't really thought too much about my district placement here, actually. This is something I probably should think about. I mean, if anything, I'm going to go for a harbour on that tile. It's a +2, it turns that into a +6. That works nicely for me. City number 3. Nice. We settled too close. Yeah, I'll take the favour. Go on, man. It's worth quite a lot at the moment. I might be able to sell it back to you. You never know. And a normal edge will do. That is fine. I think we will get ourselves era score every time we get a Eureka. We're good at Eurekas. Eurekas are fine. Yep, look at that. 200 gold. Boom. That's not bad for a promise, really, is it? I think Delhi's probably needing the iron the most at the moment. I'm just thinking, actually, maybe I should have got the Pantheon for marshes. That probably would have been the best idea. I think I'm going to end up getting rid of these marshes instead and just giving myself a huge food boost. But in order to do that, I think we're going to need the builder, aren't we? So let's get the builder into Delhi. I'll start clearing the marshes, building step wells, getting the... Yeah, I think this is good. This is kind of what I need to do. Oh, that's a lot of troops that are heading towards me. They don't like that settlement, do they? I think I might end up needing some masonry in quickly here, as well as some spearmen to keep me safe from the horses. Got some decent gold coming in at the moment, so well, that's okay. We're okay on gold. I might be able to just produce some units quickly, but I think this may be pretty bloody if they choose to attack me now. Let's watch and see what their troops do. Are they just going to keep coming in my direction? No, they're just hovering in this middle ground for now. That's kind of a little bit worrying. Tribal outpost or barbarian outpost, whatever it's called, down. I'm just keeping an eye on, again, Scythia just are not backing away from this area. It's very disconcerting. Okay, military tradition. That means that I can get the maneuver card, which is classical cavalry. Now, I believe, yeah, my Varu is a classical cavalry unit. So that is a good one to pick up, actually. Let's put that in. Bam. Wonderful. I need the government as quickly as I can get it, actually. So let's get state workforce going. I've got builders here just sort of doing everything. I'm going to get the pasture picked up quickly. But I think... Oh, no, I haven't unlocked... Oh, I thought I'd unlocked heavy chariots. I haven't. Do I just hold on and just wait for that one? I think I probably should. There's the encampment finished. Scythia are getting the first great general. That's a bit annoying. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. That is a 0 from Ryan. Let's get the trader in. I'm going to start just flooding my capital with food as best I can. Oh, look, and Georgia's like queuing up on my borders as well. Is this a joint war? This feels a lot like a joint war. Feed the world has arrived in my cities. That's nice. Georgia has spread feed the world to my city. Okay, so maybe a holy site in that city is a good idea then. Okay, cool. Cool. We like that. We like that a lot. Pingala into the capital. That's what we've been waiting for. Also now got the pasture. Good, that's a decent tile, but it's more importantly the horseback riding promotion, or upgrade I should say. That'll, oh yes, and I think some Varus are going to be what I need to just survive this initial assault actually. So we've got state workforce, that's good. I want military training. I want to build the statue of Zeus as quickly as possible, so let's get games and recreation now. In fact actually, do I want to do that? Government Plaza? Stay, let's get early empire and then do it, and then Pingala will get promoted. There's masonry boosted. Okay, pick that up quickly. Quickly. Walls are going to be very important here, I feel. Why do you keep moving so many units on my borders? Please stop doing that. It's very disconcerting. Leventa gives me the political philosophy boost. Okay, that's good. That's good. This is fine. I just need to build a farm on this tile. That'll make this stepwell just a little bit more powerful, which is exactly what we need. Let's go bam, like that. Perfect. Delhi's got a little bit more food now. No, but it really helps because it's hit the housing capacity already. Oh, why have you got horsemen everywhere? Please stop throwing horsemen at me. It's very frustrating. Pingala has just finished. Let's quickly pick up Connoisseur. That'll give me the culture that I need. I've gone from 6 culture now to 14. Perfect. That means I can now rush things much quicker. Let's go for political philosophy, and then I'll go military training. It's a good route. Look at that. Through both of my cities, connects them up, puts roads through the forests and through the hills and through the marshes. That'll help. Varus, 40 melee strength. Yes. How much gold for one of these? 480. Feels like quite a lot. 27 turns to make one in that city. Again, feels like quite a lot, but we should do it. I was building the Temple of Artemis. I feel like that is a good thing, but I don't actually know if anyone else is building it around me. One result. It's going to be a difficult build, that one. So whether or not I just then go for 2 Varus instead, which is better, a Temple of Artemis or 2 Varus? I think it's a debatable one. Let's go for apprenticeship. Get myself a production in my capital. I was saying that, I really need the construction first of wheel. Oh my god, I keep changing my mind. Right, watermill to wheel. Yeah, let's do that. Manatore, I think you might be the person that Scythia's at war at. Okay, yeah, they're very, very unhappy. But that's good. That means that I could make a joint war with the Manatore, who I've just met. This is the thing. This is the test. I'm just going to check now to see whether or not the joint wars are a problem or not. Still, no. Okay, there's no crazy joint wars available at the moment, so that's good. But by declaring a joint war with against a Manatore with Scythia, I'm going to make Scythia friends with me, and I'm going to convince her to chuck her army north rather than towards me. I hope. We'll see if that works as a strategy. I think it might. Political philosophy. I could go for the usual classical republic, but I don't actually have a great many districts down at the moment, so I think for once I might go autocracy to give myself a wonder production and also the extra yields in my capital. It's not a typical one I would normally do, but I think it's probably worth it. Let's get the general points in, and let's go for first envoy counts as 2, because we don't have any envoys really with anybody at the moment. At the moment I seem to be worryingly safe, which I'm a little bit uncertain of. Watermill gives me an extra production and also 2 food, because I've also got this farm there, so that's good. Patna is still growing. Oh yes, I know I've got no walls. Look, I've got no production, Georgia. Okay? Leave me be. Leave me be. Indonesia. Okay, hello. Nice to meet you. What are you doing these days? They're friends of everybody. And they have wine. Oh, yes. Okay, you should be good friends. What about... oh, -10. They don't like me at all. I think they may have found out about that suspicious war I just declared. We'll just ignore that for a second. 20 gold per turn for a luxury, though. Wow, they were giving me a huge amount for that. That's awesome. My aim here is to get everyone to declare on Scythia at once, and Georgia has actually just denounced them, which is an amazing thing, because hopefully Georgia will want a joint war. So I don't even need to denounce myself. As long as I can just join in on that war, that'll be fine. Saying that, though, I do need a particular war of territory. So I need to kind of time that a little bit better. Look at these defenses, 30, 29. If I can double this up with like a 4 Varu rush and just run in and blitz in, like especially here, like there's so much flat land coming into the capital. Bam! Straight in there with 4 movement. That would be good. Ideally, I would really, really like a great person as well. I'd love a general. I don't know if I'm going to get one of those though. I'm rushing the Temple of Artemis for my capital, and is this the right thing to be doing? Should I be getting a Varu here instead? Should I be getting a Varu? That would give me 1, 2, and I could buy a 3rd. Oh, I'm going to regret doing this, but I'm going to build a Varu. I think that's the better play here, because if I can take down some of Scythia's cities, that's the infrastructure that I can just steal for myself. So that's cool. Now, Georgia are spreading Feed the World to my nation very, very, like, politely. I like it. This is good. So I just need to hold on that one and just build the holy sites as soon as we can. Oh, Wulin wants a Varu. Okay, that's awesome. That puts 2 envoys with them. Hang on. What about the Spearman, Preserve, Great Scientist, Theology? Okay. Okay. For whatever reason, Georgia's really not up for that war. So, okay, I'm going to have to do this the hard way. I think I'm going to have to denounce and then go for my special war, Casus Belli. And then we'll go for our special war after that point. I think I get it with military training, right? I'm just waiting for construction to be unlocked, and then I can go military training from that point. I think it's worth waiting for construction, but it's taking time. You know what? I don't think I can. I'm actually going to have to do this myself, which is a little bit of a shame, but never mind. But I will pick up the envoy first, because I can give that to Wulin, and then getting the Varu gives me 2 envoys, and I'm getting 3 because of Diplomatic League. So that's fine. Oh, it would have been so cool to have Hannibal leading the elephants in here. Never mind, eh? Okay, there's Wulin. Bam. How perfectly timed is this? 1, 2, 3 cities producing a Varu on the same turn. Bam. And that gives me Wulin, which gives me great general points every time I get a kill with units. Sun Tzu. Oh, okay, now he would be amazing. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, perfect. It's all coming together for what could be the biggest anticlimactic fight you've ever seen. So much expectation will be followed by so much disappointment, I'm sure. But we just got to believe we can do it, everybody. In fact, there's the gold to get the Thorth. So I've got 4 Varus with 40 strength. They give -5 to anyone around them. They're going to be attacking with 45 if I can declare my War of Territorial Expansion, which... Games of Recreation, I'm just waiting for construction to finish and then I can jump immediately on it. It's taking absolutely forever. I did decide to do it this way and wait for the Eureka because I was going to get the points, or I was going to get it anyway, so it's all fine. I'm going to end up waiting outside their borders for like 5 turns. I can just feel it now. I'm taking no chances. Yeah, I'm getting Sun Tzu. He's too good. He's too good with the elephants. Like, he will do too much damage here. You know, if the Temple of Artemis is stolen from me, that wouldn't actually be the worst thing in the world. Just thinking about it, that would be quite a good boost of production to something else. Now, what's quicker? If I go 1 to 2, yeah, it's better to actually run him than teleport to my northern city, I believe. 1, 2. Oh, it's 6 and 2 3s, really. Let's run him. But, I mean, it's pretty similar. They're moving troops around. The horses, though, are not going to be too effective against my Varus. My Varus hold up to them, especially if I'm defending with my Great General. 1 turn. 1 turn is all we need. Oh, they're actually going to block me with their horse. That's intriguing. They know we're coming. They know we're coming. They're moving their troops back, but I'm hoping we can still rush in. There's the Temple of Artemis, by the way. So there's a bunch more amenities in my capital, as well as some housing and some food. That's going to make Pingala super effective once we get him going. I've also just unlocked military training. Merely passing by, I'm going to actually lie to you this turn. Sorry about that. It is a lie. I appreciate that. Now I can build the statue of Zeus, which is really cool, once I've got a barracks building involved, which I will just treat myself to quickly. So let's do that. Perfect, and that will give me a huge rush of army. Oh yeah, look at that. So it's 40 strength versus 49, and that's before my boost. So, hang on, a Manatore, we can make peace. That was just basically I was joining in on wars with people for now, but I could make a deal with somebody. Let's see if anybody wants to go to war. Territorial war. Yes. Okay, right. The AI So even this AI bug, sort of upgrade I should say, it doesn't fix the joint war bug. And I'm going to exploit the hell out of that because I'm going to need everything that I can get. So perfect, join the ongoing war. Georgia still doesn't want in because Georgia is a wimp. There you go, nationalism boosted. I love the fact that you get the nationalism boost. That's so funny. Archers are attacking with +5 intel on opponent's movements. I love how it counts as intel. It's really strange that. The movement boost is happening now in a second. I'm going to take just one Vara. I mean, the Vara can just run through, which is the best bet. So we're going to go bump to there, to there. Get you to attack like so. Bam. I'm going to start getting great general points, which is amazing. Next turn, I'm going to have the extra movement, which means my Varas are going to have 5, but whilst the capital is undefended, we're just going to smack into it quickly and see if we can't take it, like, within a turn or two. Yerevan, let's get you involved quickly as well. Oh, unfortunately there is a solid mountain range between Yerevan and Scythia. Never mind. This warrior I'm just going to keep around on the front line, basically to act as bait. I want them to attack that instead. But that is a good first turn. As first turns go, that's pretty cool. Now this is all going to be how much damage can I do before they throw walls up and get their defenses sorted. So if I kill this city, the encampment will die. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pillage with a little bit of faith, because faith is good. Swap out with the archer who can now attack over on the city. Now this archer will have a bit of extra movement. So if I pillage and move you to there and attack the city again. Now that's taken off just a touch of health so that I can go 1, 2, like that. Bam! The city's mine. Feudalism is boosted. That's 3 turns at the moment. 4 turns. Okay. I need a governor in there quick. Unless I can take the next city in 4 turns, which is possible. But I can guarantee they weren't expecting me to move that quickly. That's really cool. So if they do, they're going to stand and fire against my archers. That's possibly the best thing they could have done, because that's left the cities open. Now this city unfortunately has 40 strength. This is a little bit tougher, but it again has no walls. My elephant can run straight through. There's a horseman inside the city. Okay, that is why it's a bit stronger. I think we just got to go for speed. We've just got to attack, attack, attack. I know my Varas took a little bit of damage there, but this is the only way. Speed. Speed! Okay, some Varas have got upgrades. And this one can pillage, which is pretty cool. You can move to that. I think this should be enough Varu to attack. Let's just get all those attacks in. Bam! City's mine. That's 2 cities. Okay, and hopefully that'll stabilize the loyalty. Oh, not quite. We're still on 5 turns to the next city, but with my archers protected, even the horsemen, they're not standing up too well against me here. Oh, another Varu joins the front lines. Lovely. He wants to go across the desert. Okay, fine. We can do that. I think I'm going to save myself and actually just buy new troops with gold rather than trying to do anything too fancy. I've got a lot of gold coming in from my war fund now, so I'm going to start buying in the infrastructure I should have got in ages ago, namely monuments. Monuments make such a big difference to early game culture, and I did not get any because I'm a fool. I'm also going to take advantage of the fact that I have Feed the World now. Feed East Orthodoxy? Yeah, definitely Feed the World, and start to get in some of this good faith, I think. Yeah, that's probably the best how to put it. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, holy sites are going to be good. I've learned my lesson though. As India, we're not going to make my own religion, because as soon as you make your own religion, it knocks it out, knocks everybody's cities out. Oh my goodness, that's Mashapishi. Okay, that would be an amazing pickup if we could get that. Indonesia want to be my friend? That's lovely. Thank you so much. Do you want to join in with my war? Come on, join in with... Oh no, 41 gold per turn. Yeah, they really don't want to. And Georgia doesn't like me anymore. Which is strange, seeing as I offered for them to get involved in this fight, and they were like, nah. I think it's a bit two-faced, really. Golden Age time. Loyalty is back up and running. Okay, perfect. So, that is a normal age for Scythia. They're not going to be able to do much with that one. I'm going to pick up Monumentality, because I want my gold to be buying things nice and quickly for me. I mean, that sounds great. And just double check I can reach over top. It says I can. Perfect. That's great. I now want to just kill this horse if I can. There. So perfect. That's great. Oh, I had that archer there. That would have been a better use of my elephant, but no sweat. That's fine. I'm picking up marauding because that's really good on some of them, but I'll also go for rout on some of my elephants as well, because that's also very good for them. Stick Victor in my newly conquered city. Huzzah! That'll help get it up to speed quickly. Did someone build the... Oh, hang on. Great Library. Statue of Zeus. Someone built the Statue of Zeus. That's so annoying. Okay, well that's that plan gone. Turn 89 was a little bit too late apparently. Never mind. It's okay. We'll do something different. World Congress time, and unfortunately we can't vote in unit production because that would have been really handy. Never mind, I'm going to vote Catholicism because honestly it's the top of the list and the AI normally goes for it. Hooray! And Tamar gets the +4 gold. Okay, I mean that's fine. That's fine. Nothing too exciting for me on that one. My infinite movement is not going to last forever. So what I'm doing is I'm just making sure I'm getting as many kills as I can before it wears out. All of my units are incredibly versatile and incredibly maneuverable. That's kind of the best bit at the moment, is just being able to move everything around at just hyper speed. Where is the Great General? There's a Great General somewhere. I think it's got to be one of these hidden tiles, because that horse is getting a bonus. This one isn't. No, hang on. No, hang on. Wait. Yeah, the horseman gets it from Great General. This one doesn't down there. Okay, so the river bonus is a problem. The catapult is not getting the bonus there. Fine. So, what I want to do is I want to go to there, which is stupid because it's not going to have the movement to do that. Seeing if there's a way I could kill that catapult this turn. But I don't believe there is, unfortunately, which is a bit annoying, so I'm just going to have to attack over the river like that. Aid request? Yes. Military emergencies? No. No. We don't like military emergencies. All around the world does, though. Oh, Tamir. Tamir's gone to war with me. Okay, that's not so good. That's not so good. Which city am I defending? It is Pokrova, which is the capital. Okay, well, I've got a Varu that's just about to appear here, which is cool. I've got ancient walls that are being built super quickly because I've got the limes card in. So those things are good. Let's just quickly move you to there, just to keep my warrior in play. I think, to be fair, like I'm in a decent enough position here. It's just more making sure my Varus don't die before my combat penalty expires. Oopsie, everything just got destroyed, which is rubbish. And unfortunately, none of the AI's units got hurt in that little exchange either. That's a bit annoying. Attacking. What I'm doing is I'm luring Tamiris into attacking the city a little bit so that my units have a chance to rest, regroup, and then counterattack. That is the Great General, which is causing me the most problem at the moment. So let's just quickly knock it back to its city, and then we'll go to here just to give myself a bit more visibility. I want to take that trebuchet out. I've got a bunch of archers now, which is really cool. I just need ironworking sorted. I can get crossbows. Crossbows are going to be really effective here. And this sort of little thing, Georgia are in theory attacking me. They're not really doing a very good job of it, but they are here. So that's yay for them. Yay for them indeed. Oh dear. I think maybe just more archers. Let's get a couple more archers. Again, let's kill the Great General quickly. Bam, straight back to the city. Oh no, there's a second Great General. God, they got two. Greedy Scythier. Never mind. I think I can kill this trebuchet if we play this well. Yes, I can. And kabam. Perfect. Okay, that gives me just a little bit more defense now. I think I've thinned their army quite substantially now. Oh no, there's more coming. It's Scythier after all. They can produce army from their butts very quickly. It is a bit of a problem with fighting them, but that's okay. Okay. This is good. Look, walls are springing up now. Just one more turn of surviving. One more single solitary turn of surviving. And then we can get ourselves the walls in this city, and that'll help us to keep it nice and safe. Fortunately, though, for us, we now have lost our thing. Hang on. Are you going to give me peace if I give the city back? Nope. No, they don't want peace at all. So I've lost my +5 combat bonus. That is really annoying. That is really, really annoying. So, question is, can I get it from some other source? No is the short answer. Indonesia and Nubia are both very far away from me. So, okay, our units are going to be back to normal boring speed, which sucks, but it's probably a good time just to sort of get them all back up to speed and well again. The only thing I've got to keep an eye on is just my unit health. If I defend, give myself all the sort of time in the world to make sure that these attacks go good. Bam, bam. That guy's not doing too badly. I don't want them to attack. I'd rather this Vari dies, being honest, than my city falls. So we'll do that. That guy came as far forward as he could. You come a little bit further forward as well. It only leaves one direct attack on the city. I don't think the AI will be clever enough to take that city accordingly. But you know, I'm always willing to be wrong on these things. What are they doing? Oh, they attacked the archer, the Varu. They didn't kill any of my units though. They didn't kill any of my units, and that was probably the final mistake they could have made in this war. Now, there is a trebuchet there, so they are bringing further siege equipment, which is annoying because I just stuck that wall up, but I mean, that is just the best opportunity I could have taken to basically just reinforce and take my army back. Look at this, bam, there's another person killed. Oh, the horsemen just keep giving me tasty amounts of great general points. This is good. Can I kill that swordsman? Yes, I can. Ah, perfect. This is going to be one of those things where, because Scythia can double produce units, if I just sit back and take this, I think she's going to outproduce me. So I'm going to charge forward and see if I can just pin down this city and take it. Because with that, I think that's her production base dead. So we've got Varus being trained, we've got catapults being trained. This is all very good. You just need to come back and heal yourself, my friend. You venture out into the fray. There's an archer. Yeah, this is all good. That's right, move your units one by one round to attack me. It's the only way you're going to win. They're killing a Varu like every other turn, maybe even every turn. But that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make because I am just still pushing forward. Still pushing forward. This is all I ever wanted to do. Just slowly increase my attack one tile by one tile. Oh, I didn't bring the Great General forward, you idiot. Never mind, bam, that's the encampment dead. Okay, cool. Oh, the city, it's there. It's ripe for the taking. There is a shrine with housing and food in it. Lovely. Oh, you know what, I'm just an idiot. Oh, putting holy sites down, not on rivers. Oh, for goodness sake, Ryan, you had one job. Oh, you plonker. Never mind, but still. Oh, that's annoying. I put it in Delhi. I could have put them up here in Patna. I could have put it down there. For goodness sake. How can I just manually make a river? Like, none of this canal nonsense. I'm just going to get my people to dredge the land in order to just get me a river. Can't believe that. I'm such an idiot. What am I doing? Oh, dear. Anyway, turn 100. I have 22 science. It is a poor game from me. I'm on 14 techs versus 23. I'm 9 behind. Seems to be a pretty normal amount to be behind, to be fair, on games like this, so it's not necessarily the worst, but still, it's pretty bad. Killing horses, so many horses. Oh, I just literally cannot kill enough of them, but okay, my units are just keeping them back so far. That's 2 more horses done. Oh, but they can spawn 2 horses like every turn. That's the problem. I'm just going to have to just ram myself on these cities and just hope I can kill it. It's not going to be enough, I don't think. What can I do? What can I do? I can sell some stuff to generate some gold. That'll help. Not much, though. 420? It's not enough to do anything really interesting. I've just got a horse in. I just sold all my stuff. So that would have been, you know, useful to keep that, but never mind. Georgia wants a ton of money to go to peace. I don't... Come on. Come on, and Civ is just being belligerent. They believe they can still win this battle, supposedly. Oh, hello. Okay, they can do quite a lot of damage to me, admittedly. My Varus are tough, but they're not that tough. I need to clear out some more troops. I've got her down from about 700 military strength to about 340, so that's good. There are elements of this which are fantastic, and that in itself was a really good unlock for me as well. Got to get rid of limes. Maneuver is not that important anymore, but I'm still building some units, so I guess I'll keep it for a little bit. I do, however, want professional army. Huzzah! Because now I can go crossbow, and then, what was it again? Oh yeah, crossbow. Now, I might lose a Vara or 2 here. Yeah, oof. Okay, that was only the 1 though, only 1 died. That's better than I thought it would be, honestly. Much better. Oh look, now it's got 29 frickin' defense. Ugh. Come Come on now. Right. Now I've got crossbows. This is going to be a much easier defense for me. Well, I think the good news is that I've got a pretty defendable location here. That's good. Bad news is that attacking through this mountain pass is nigh on impossible. So I'm going to draw the line. I've got a huge amount of land down here, so I should be able to do something good with it. You'd hope. You'd hope that I'd be able to make the most of this. I might just see if I can steal this little city though. That is cute, and I've got it sieged is the main thing. So I could probably take this one with a little bit of force. I'll go and bring that unit in there. Lovely. And you know what? I'm not going to take the battering ram. I will leave that there. I don't want my Vira to get killed. But, I mean, this is okay. Apart from the fact that I just lost, you know, most of my army. Not all of it, but just most of it. Otherwise, I did okay, I think. So there's a shrine. Cool. So we've got some infrastructure in now. 21 science per turn, but that's going to improve hugely now because Pingala is in place. We'll go bump, bump, 35. Lovely. I just need more religions to come in at the moment. I've got +1 on pretty much all of my cities, but I just haven't met any of the other religions. Karma, look, there you go. Shinto's over there. Come bring that down. And Hinduism. I want them. I want them over in my lands, please. I think I might try and take Neapolis quickly. That will be a good take for me if I can pull that one off. But otherwise, I'll just sort of seal this mountain pass, and I'll call this New India. I mean, India, I'm pretty sure doesn't have snow and tundra at the bottom of it, but who cares? Got some amazing campuses in these mountains, though. Finally, something to be excited about on this side. I mean, that's awesome. And now let's just play a little game of, like, wait for them to come to me, shoot them, kill them, retreat. My Varis have this amazing ability where they give -5 combat strength to anybody stood next to them, so I can kind of lure them in, bait them in, kill them a little bit further, and then go from there. I think men-at-arms is not a bad shout, actually. I could start battering them down with men-at-arms. That would be 50 strength attacks. I'm also hoping that in 4 turns I can build a military alliance with Indonesia. That'll help a lot. +5 combat strength is kind of all I need in some places. So that's really cool. Yeah, look, you see, look, they're just running in, one after another, with my crossbow defenses just ready to pop now. I don't even need to heal them because I'm getting kills at a quick enough rate that I'm leveling my units up so that they're healing by leveling. Like, it's amazingly effective. There's another kill down there. This is a kill. There as well. Oh my goodness, just stop throwing your units at me. Can you not see how badly this is going for you, Scythia? Like, not good at all. Oh, fatality indeed. Actually managing to take this city though, which is quite cool. If I can just make some attacks in units and they don't die. Look at that, bang. That's that city taken, boom. And it's loyal as well. Come on, can you please make peace with me now? 5 gold per turn. Hey, that's as good a deal as I've seen in a while. What does that equal? Like 70, 80 gold? 110 for peace. You know what? I'll take it. I did just steal a city, so honestly, yeah, I'll take it. That's fine. This is good. I'm finally starting to make use of monumentality here with my 5 charge builders, and we're finally starting to get some really decent, like, just industry and development around my cities here. Like, feudalism farms are finally getting chucked in here as well, so Patna's growth is going to see a huge improvement now. I just need to get a temple into this city as well. Now, I did see some missionaries wandering around my land, but unfortunately, it's decided to go into the mountain pass. Come on, Nibia, leave me Shinto. What does Shinto give? Anything fun? Jesuit education. Hey, that's good. I'll take that. I'll take Jesuit education. Oh, why do they not want to give me that? Come on. Holy smokes. Okay, the AI mod puts huge value on luxuries now. Look at that, 24 gold per turn that was for that luxury. Wow, and I'm buying some decent chunks as well. So that's finally +3, +3, +3. We finally got some good loyalty, amenity, in our cities, which is wonderful. Torres del Paine. Okay, right, it looks like Scythia have actually spread remarkably well in that direction. It's such a shame I can't break through. I reckon if I could break through the mountain pass, I would have been in. They've got so many horsemen. I am tempted just to build a couple of pikemen, so I'll see if I can do that quickly. I have to pay for it, annoyingly, but I do now have a military alliance with Indonesia. Now, are you still at war? with anybody? No. Come on. Get back in this war. Yeah, okay, they'll give me the money back. Good. But actually, that's amazing now because I've now got, not against the cities, but against the units, I've got +5 combat strength. That makes a huge difference. All I need is crossbows to take down this city. They're doing a great job at just knocking down the wall. Perfect stuff. I've got it sieged with Varus. There we go, those are the walls down. And I can actually steal a settler from the city as well. Making it all the better. It's about a campus, you say? Oh, go on then, I will. Let's just get a builder sorted first. And we can go from there. Oh, it's so good when you steal a city and you finally start to just sort of like sort out all the tiles. It takes forever to do, but yeah, worth it. Finally going to change governments to Classical Republic. I don't need the war bonuses like I used to anymore. Serfdom is no longer important to me. I'm going to get conscription in to give myself a little bit of... Not serfdom, the upgrade card. I've got 1,000 gold coming in. Conscription's good, but I'm going to put the Great Generals on to help me with that one. And campus adjacency will come in soon. Urban planning will do for now. Do you not know when the game is up? Please just back off, okay? Like, I've got so much range support. It's mad. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trevor Askby, Paul Coffey, Senjik, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard and Portland for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who comments and likes. Thank you!